Well, you guessed it. It's me again. Today we're going to talk about like terms. Day 3 of our EOC review. We're going to review like terms and what it means to be a like term and what exactly is a term. Alright, so a number, a variable, or a product or quotient of numbers or variables that is added or subtracted in an algebraic expression is called a term. Now, here's my example, 2x minus 4y plus 7z plus 3. Okay, in this expression there are 4 terms. Terms are separated by operation symbols. Right, so here's one term, here's another term. That's the third term, and then my fourth term. Alright, so again, it can be a variable, a number and a variable, or a constant. Those are called terms. Okay, a symbol, usually a letter used to represent a quantity that can change, that would be called a variable. Right? And we normally see that written as a letter, X, Y, Z, sometimes A, B, C, whatever floats your boat. The number that's multiplied by the variable, it's always written before the variable, is called the coefficient. So in the term 2x, 2 is the coefficient, always multiplied, right? So 2 times the quantity x. Okay, now it's important to note that it's always multiplied by the variable because in order to get rid of my coefficient, if I'm solving for the variable, I need to do the opposite of that, and the opposite of that is to divide. Right? So if I'm solving my equations or my inequalities, my last step is always to divide by my coefficient. Obviously, if there's nothing in front of the x, it's an understood 1. Okay, so you always have a coefficient. Sometimes it's just an understood 1. The last thing, a term in the algebraic expression that does not change, okay, it's always written at the end. That's called the constant. Okay, what it's not included, there is no variable on it. 2 right here is my constant. Again, like terms, right? Terms, numbers, variables, or both. Like terms is a term that has the same variable raised to the same power. Same variable raised to the same power. Those are called like terms. And it's important to note what like terms are because we're able to combine them together. So my first example says the expression 2x plus 7x plus 3 minus 2 can be written as equivalent to 9x plus 1 when we combine like terms. So let's talk about what like terms are. Like terms here are 2x and 7x. Those are the same variable, x, raised to the same power. Both of these are raised to the first power. So if it's the same variable, same power, we can combine those together. We have 7 plus 2 and we get 9. Same thing here, I have like terms because both of those are what we call, again, constants. Both of those are numbers, so 3 minus 2, and I get 1 when I combine those together. If I'm looking here, which was the same example up here, 2x minus 4y plus 7z plus 3, none of those are like terms. It's not the same variable, and they're not raised to the same power, so you cannot combine those together. Alright, some more examples, you can read those there. Okay, important note here on E, I have 3x and I have 3x squared. Those are not like terms because those are not raised to the same power. Okay, an important note on D, you have 3ab and 2ab. Those are like terms. Okay, you could also see it like this, 3ab and 2ba. Those are also like terms. Okay, because it's the same variables. It's a raised to the first and b raised to the first. I don't care if it's written ba or ab. That's the same thing. Just like xy and yx are the same thing. So these are like terms. It's the same variables, x and y, and they're both raised to the same power, first power. Okay, so right here, commutative property multiplication, order does not matter. Order does not matter. Alright, we got 3 examples down here. Okay, my first example, I've got 3x plus 2x. I combine those, I get 5x, right? Because 3 plus 2 is 5. When we are combining like terms, we do not change the exponent. when we are combining, we do not change the exponent. Combining means to add or subtract. Okay? Combining means to add or subtract. So all I'm doing is adding my coefficients together and then leaving the x, or the variable. Right? So here I've got 3x plus 2y. Those are not like terms, so you cannot simplify there. Here you're looking for like terms, so 3x, I need another x to the first power. I see 2x, I combine those, I get 5x. I've got a negative 2y. I've got a 3y. So 3 minus 2 is a positive 1. Again, don't touch the exponent. And then last thing, I've got a positive 10. I've got a positive 13. I combine those, I get positive 23. Combining like terms. Easy breezy.